Then, Eric, thank you. New at 11 tonight, it's an honor for two local men this evening who rushed to save a police officer in Green Island. This all happened when a man allegedly intentionally slammed into the officer's cruiser in June. And tonight we were there as the officer met his heroes for the very first time. The man in the middle is police officer William Rice. The two men he's talking to, those are the men he says who saved his life.
Been on the job for 20 years. I've never had something like that.
What happened was this, a wild scene in June when police say a man smashed his car right into the back of the officer's cruiser, throwing Officer Rice into the windshield.
At that point, I just thought it was just a simple traffic accident that someone just veered off and just struck me. Next thing I knew, the driver's side door was opening. So I just assumed that someone was trying to help me out of the car.
Instead, he says it was the other driver jumping into the cruiser and yelling he wanted to die. The man allegedly grabbed for Officer Rice's gun but couldn't reach it, keeping Rice pinned down.
He was leaning across on top of me, and I looked out and I saw two individuals, the gentlemen, standing outside looking.
One of those two gentlemen was Christopher Cosgrove.
He was having trouble standing up, and I said, "Are you okay?" And he said, "No." So that's when I knew we had to. I was fumbling around with my phone trying to call 911.
He, along with Robert Coffey, managed to reach into the vehicle, pull the man off of Officer Rice, and call 911. State police and emergency crews would arrive a short time later.
We're kind of all the same thing, didn't know what was happening. It kind of unfolded right in front of us.
Either I would have been killed or he would have been killed. Someone would have died that night.
But again, the officer is crediting those two men with helping. The man accused in this case, James Knowles, has been released on bail, and Officer Rice says that he is a bit disappointed by this, given the man's prior history. Knowles faces a number of charges, including vehicular assault.